A habit cannot be tossed out the window. It must be coaxed down the stairs a step at a time. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude. In essence, if we want to direct our lives, we must take control of our consistent actions. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. Let today be the day you give up who you've been for who you can become. Good habits are worth being fanatical about. Life is habit, or rather life is a succession of habits. Habit is the intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Practice isn't the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you good. First, forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you're inspired or not. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. The trick to success is to choose the right habit and bring just enough discipline to establish it. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. It is easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. We are our own potters, for our habits make us, and we make our habits. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Winning is not a sometime thing, it's an all-time thing. You don't win once in a while. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. Wouldn't it be great to be gifted? In fact, it turns out that choices lead to habits. Habits become talents. Talents are labeled gifts. You're not born this way, you get this way. Your net worth to the world is usually determined by what remains after your bad habits are subtracted from your good ones. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks, but I do fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Laziness is nothing more than the habit of resting before you get tired. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. We will be more successful in all our endeavors if we can let go of the habit of running all the time and take little pauses to relax and recenter ourselves. And we'll also have a lot more joy in living. Make it a habit to tell people thank you, to express your appreciation sincerely and without the expectation of anything in return. Truly appreciate those around you, and you'll soon find many others around you. Truly appreciate life, and you'll find that you have more of it. Happiness is a habit. Cultivate it. 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. Winners make a habit of manufacturing their own positive expectations in advance of the event. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Discipline is based on pride, on meticulous attention to details, and on mutual respect and confidence. Discipline must be a habit so ingrained that it is stronger than the excitement of the goal or the fear of failure. Love is an act of endless forgiveness, a tender look which becomes a habit. The law of harvest is to reap more than you sow. Sow an act, and you reap a habit. Sow a habit, and you reap a character. Sow a character, and you reap a destiny. Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done the day before yesterday. Habits change into character. And once you understand that habits can change, you have the freedom and the responsibility to remake them. Creativity is a habit, and the best creativity is the result of good work habits. There is no influence like the influence of habit. Make a habit of two things, to help or at least to do no harm. Giving credit where credit is due is a very rewarding habit to form. Its rewards are inestimable. Failure is only postponed success as long as courage coaches ambition. The habit of persistence is the habit of victory. Positivity is like a muscle. Keep exercising it, and it becomes a habit. Repetition of the same thought or physical action develops into a habit which, repeated frequently enough, becomes an automatic reflex. Humans are creatures of habit. If you quit when things get tough, it gets that much easier to quit the next time. On the other hand, if you force yourself to push through it, the grit begins to grow in you.